welcome to the Key. This is mini lesson 22. Today I'm going to cover 213 mobilizations and 214 quality of life. 213, it's a big ugly chapter. When I say read the patrol guide, this time read the duties of the ranks that you're studying for and below, and then read once the resources, where they come from, where they're going to, how many of them there are. Tell you what, it's today's lesson, 213.02, 213.03, both of which tell you how to call a mobilization. 213.05, how to respond to a mobilization. It's like 25 freaking pages in the patrol guide. Don't worry, I got it down to 6. Even in my lesson plan, study the details of the duties. I meant to say duties. Study the duties, the resources, the details of, how many N.Y.Ps go, how many ESU trucks go. Read it. Don't even study the lesson when it comes to that, all right? Because they've asked it once every blue moon. It's not worth the effort because you'll see. There's so much detail. Read it once. Just read it once, all right? There's a bit about 213.03 tells you how to call it, 213.05 how to respond to it. They step on each other at one point. I make it very clear in the lesson plan. Remember, read the patrol guide just once, then come to the lesson, all right? Question. We're going to cover 214 too. The questions. We've talked about how you read a choice, it looks good, it sounds good, and it may be half right, only half right. You got the right actor, you got the right action, but then there's a recipient of that action. Like it's, okay, you're the sergeant, take this information, make a notification. To who? Desk officer, borough, operations, communications. You have to have that last piece because if they put the wrong one in, they got patrol supervisor, got the information, you're notifying someone, and then the last piece is what you see what I mean? Again, documentation. Here's the information. Yeah, that's proper. Here's the actor that's taking that information, and they're going to document it. Now, it could be command log, telephone record, activity log, details of the 61. The last piece. Now, you're going to be in the weeds looking for that. Here's something that happens, and I set up today's questions, 5 questions today. I set them up so hopefully you'll have this experience. You're in the weeds, got that one. Oh, what the hell? You continue on, you get to a question, you read the 4 choices, completely baffled. They're all correct. If that happens, realize there's one piece you're missing. And it's probably going to be found in the bigger picture. You got to take your head out of the weeds, look at the bigger picture. Read the body of the question again. And then you'll find it. You will. I hope you get these questions wrong today. Because if you have this experience now, you're digging in the weeds. Next question blows your mind, and you stop to look at the bigger picture. That's a habit. That's a habit that we're training for. I hope you have that experience today. So read the 30 pages of the patrol guide. Study the 6 pages. Don't study the details of the resources. Just read them. And then do the questions, all right? And, about 214. There's 2 procedures we're covering today. Unlawful evictions, evictions. Realize this, not all evictions are unlawful. Sometimes you get a court order, the marshals go, and it's a proper lawful eviction. There are steps to take there too. Most questions come from unlawful evictions, 214.12, but you got to watch 214.13 as well. New information came out. Essentially, this is what it said to unlawful evictions. It exempts basically public housing. NYCHA, NYCHA, they're not included in this. But now when they put that in for the information, it's just 6 months ago the information came out. So housing's not included. But what is included? Because the way they word it is government funded, blah, 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 blah. Welfare hotels. A private hotel housing people funded by the government, they're not considered housing. That would be an unlawful eviction. Okay, that's the most important thing, I think. Because this procedure gets tested all the time, and it hasn't changed in decades. And here it has changed 6 months ago. You're going to get a question on that. I would look closely. Okay, next week, juveniles.